Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be talking about the US government shutdown. How does it impact EB employment-based visas at this time, and if the shutdown drags? Welcome back to my green card story. Today we are going to be teasing out everything about the government shutdown, how it impacts EB2 NIW and EB1A that we are known for on this channel. My name is Olanike and with me is Dr. Bobola. We'll be talking about everything you need to know about this shutdown, and if you should continue your application, if you submit, what's going to become of that submission, and priority dates. Are they going to move or slow down? So of course we have Dr. Bobola here. He's going to tease it out. I'm going to help him delve deeper a little bit in this video. So Dr. Bobola, you heard about the government shutdown. It started on
Yes.
Monday. First, what is the US government shutdown? When does that happen?
I think the
Has
government
it happened before?
yes, that's happened before. I think based on what I had in news, it happened. Was it in 2017 or
Or
2018?
2018? Yeah.
Yeah, it happened before. So now it's happening. And why is there a government shutdown? Is
Mm-hmm.
because if the spending bill
Okay.
is not passed, the government will not have enough money to fund
Oh,
its operation. So let me backtrack. Some
okay.
people say, we are in October. Why are you talking about spending bill
Yeah.
in October? If you remember, I think was it our last video or last two video, we spoke about the fiscal year. The
Yes.
US fiscal year, the US government fiscal year starts in October of every
USCIS.
year, or October, not just USCIS, the US government fiscal year
Government.
itself
Okay.
starts in October.
Mhm.
October, was it October 1st or September that it starts, and it ends
Okay.
in the following year. Was it October or
So it
September?
ends September 30th. It starts October
Okay,
1, which is
October.
just.
Yes,
Mhm.
and that's why USS actually get brand new set of
Mhm.
140,000 green card at the beginning of every
Mhm.
fiscal year. Also, they need to make sure that they pass the funding bill so that there'll be enough money to run the government for the next 1
Year.
year. So the one for this fiscal year has not been passed, and that's why there might be a government shutdown, which means
There is
there's not be
already a government shutdown.
there is a government shutdown. So that
Yes.
means non-essential workers will be follow. Is it follow or follow? Which means they'll be
Yeah.
temporarily
Their work.
suspended,
Yes.
while essential workers will still be working. Okay.
Okay, so thank you for that explanation of what this government shutdown really means and how it affects USCIS. Now, my next question is, we know that this happened in 2018, which was also President Trump's administration, right? What do you think, or how do you think this is going to linger? Or do you think it's something that they can just call off tomorrow or next week? How do you think this is going to go?
So I don't know how long it will linger, but eventually it will come to an end as soon
Mhm.
as both parties of Congress, both parties in the
Okay.
Senate, agree to the nitty gritty of the funding bill. So I know that
Yes.
they actually casted a vote today in the
Mhm.
Senate, but didn't get the majority to pass the bill. I'm
Okay.
hoping that maybe probably by the time people are watching
Watching
this
this
video,
video,
or maybe
exactly.
this
That's what I'm
weekend
asking.
or next week, it will have been passed. Okay, but I feel that even if it's passed this Friday, there might people filing for adjustment of status might still feel the effect a little
Okay.
bit, but it won't be much.
All right. Sorry about my camera.
That's fine.
Anyway, so back to employment-based visas. So let's start from applications. Can we continue applying? Um, you know, can we continue submitting our applications and working on, getting our package together? or we should wait? How does that impact application submissions generally?
Okay, so first thing first, yes.
Okay, good.
Applicant for EB2 NIW and EB1A and other employment-based visas, green card, they call it visas, but it's a
Green
green card,
card.
can continue turning in the application.
Okay.
Initially, I thought because there is a government shutdown that USPS will be closed, because I was meant to mail something
Something.
since last week, so I just kept it. But I just, okay, let me even drive down to USPS office, and I found that they were open, so I was able to mail it. So,
Great.
and how does that relate to people that are trying to turn in the application? You know, most people mail in the application
Yeah.
through either USPS or courier. So since USPS is still open, you can still mail your application, obviously. So that's not impacting in any way.
Okay.
So
So please go ahead.
so for people that are filing, no, there's EB2 and there's EB2 NIW. I keep saying this
Yes.
so that people will understand. EB2 are basically people that have a job and the employer
The
is filing for
employer.
them, and the employer has obtained a labor certificate for them. After they
Yes.
get that labor certificate, the employer will now file EB2 for them. But obviously, because they are filing EB2, they are not seeking national interest waiver. On the other hand, EB2 NIW, you can self-petition, and you're telling USCIS to waive the labor certificate and the job offer.
Okay.
Now,
So what's the
for people,
difference?
for people
For
that are
this.
filing for EB2 and the employer has turned in the application for the labor certificate, the shutdown might impact it, because the Department of Labor, obviously, because there's government shutdown, the activity will be restricted.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it might take time for the PAM, that's what people call it, or labor certification process to kind of scale through.
Oh,
So
okay.
it will
Thank you for
affect,
that.
yeah, people that are filing for EB2.
It will readily impact those ones.
Yeah.
But of course, I believe that also if this lingers for too long, that would also impact USCIS staff, strength and maybe dependents, like other organizations that they have to, rely on to move the process, even for NIW
Mm.
approvals or card printing or whatever. And that brings me back to the steps. So we can continue applying, but are we also to continue expecting maybe approvals or RFE sent? So do we expect them to continue working at the same pace to attend to those applications, or we might readily, see some impact like due to this shutdown?
I think we'll see some impact. So, for example, for people trying to adjust their status, so as soon as you turn in your Form I-140, Form
I
I-693,
four eight five.
and G1145, which are like the
You said
compulsory
I
ones.
140.
Sorry,
I four eight
I-485,
five. Okay.
I-693, and
Mhm.
G1145.
Yes,
Those are
sir.
like the compulsory ones. The other
Yes.
ones are from I-765 and
I
I-131.
131.
So let's say you turn in all those forms to USS. Part of the process for adjusting your status is for USS to schedule for a biometrics.
Yes.
Now, when after your biometrics has been taken, that your fingerprint, your picture that 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 was taken at the USCIS office will be sent to different organizations
Vision.
for background check.
Okay.
Now, because there's a government shutdown, the speed
Some of
at which
them
they will
might
get
be
the response
impacted.
back from those
Those third party
organization will
organizations.
be impacted,
Okay.
because there's a government shutdown. So it might slightly delay the processing
For
of
now, slightly.
adjustment of status for now.
Okay.
Depending on, we don't know how long the government shutdown. But I don't see it going beyond maybe this weekend or next week.
Amen. So finally, to round up, because this is intended to be a very short video, to check in with you guys and let you know how you should be, receiving this information about the shutdown. Finally, Dr. Bobola. So some people, because of, the priority date that moved significantly, a lot of people are in the process of, getting their civil doctor assessment and getting their package together to submit for change of status. Now, you said that, just after the biometric step, assuming you get that, you should, relax a little, or just have it at the back of your mind that this might move slower. So, do you think that the people that are in these shoes or in this condition should just give it a try, like business as usual, or they should wait till they hear something about the government shutdown?
Oh, you mean they should turn in the application right now or wait?
Mhm.
No,
For change of status.
I feel they should go ahead and turn in the application as long as the priority date is current. There's no
You
need
have heard it.
for
Yes,
them to
that
wait.
was what I thought. Please
Yeah.
do not wait for anything. Government is shutting down. Just send your own application. However they handle it is going to be up to them. And however this impacts how they handle it, or the speed at which they get back to you, is going to be up to them. But you keep going at what you're doing and get those things in the in the hands of USCIS as soon as you can. All right.
Okay. And I like to say that is because the current visa bulletin says up to, is it June 2024?
Yes. Yes.
You want to turn it in right now because by the time the next visa bulletin comes out,
Yes. I know you said this in our
if
last video.
they retrogress,
Retract. Yeah.
you don't want to be caught.
In the middle of all of that.
Yes. So turn it in right now. Don't wait. Make sure that they get it in the office and they send you a text or an email that, oh, we have received your adjustment of status document, and they assign like a tracking number. So that you know that, okay, at least it's in. It's off my plate. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, our listeners. You have heard it. You've heard about what the government shutdown is all about and what you should be doing right now as an applicant at whatever stage of the process you're at. Okay, this is my green card story, and I know some of you've been watching our videos and you've not subscribed. Please subscribe, it is free, and share this video with those that might need it. Your friends that are actively in this process or on this process, please share our videos with them. Until next time, I remain Olanike and Dr. Bobola from my green card story. Bye for now.
Bye.